What is up, everybody? It is episode 53 of the fAnaticZ podcast. I'm Damien.
What a do and get well scattaboo, it's Dylan.
And it's your last place man, but now number one fantasy man with one win, Frank.
Let's go.
Let's go, Frankie, comeback tour.
There you go.
Frankie got his first win of the season, and poetically, it was against Dillion.
Yeah, right.
It's
Ridiculous.
great.
And
I
he
think
didn't even
that
start a
type of
kicker.
stuff. What?
And he had no kicker, too.
That's crazy. What was your kicker, Matt Gay?
Yep.
Mine was too, in a different league.
He was
They
locked
downgraded
in
him right before the game, bastards. So you had no opportunity to. If you had Matt Gay in fantasy this week, you had no opportunity to get anyone different because everyone had already played.
Well, not even just that, but the fact that I didn't even reactivate Aaron Jones from IR before the week started, I
Oh,
already couldn't
geez.
do anything anyway.
Dang. That's crazy, dude.
But hey, yeah, 1-7, we're on the comeback tour, baby.
I know I'm
Thank God.
2-6 over here. It's lovely over here.
Isn't it poetic that he gets it the same week as the Jets get their first win? Frankie was the Jets, and Frankie still is the Jets. 1-7,
Yeah.
baby. Or 1-8. 1-7.
Dude, I'm the Justin Fields of Arizona fantasy.
Comeback story to booting up.
I got benched and I came back for the dub.
You know who's been trying to come back a lot lately but can't come back? The Phoenix Suns. Last night they lost by 1 point to the Memphis Grizzlies, and Ja Morant. Book started off the game very awfully. I watched that whole game, and I don't think he got it going until the late third quarter, early fourth quarter, and he just started going crazy. It was awesome to see that he could make a rebound like that, but it was too little, too late, and the Suns lose again. How you guys doing?
If he didn't go crazy, we would have had no shot of winning. And the issue that I have so far this season with the Suns, Green is out. But for right now, Booker has no supporting cast scoring wise. And I feel like that's been one of the reasons why we've been losing lately. So
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to pinpoint the fact that you have Booker, who's averaging 29, and then your next leading scorer is Brooks with 19, but he's missing. So below that, your next leading scorer is Grayson Allen, who's only averaging 16.
Grayson Allen. Good.
Not only that, but when Book is your only primarily scorer right now, but you'll also have him in point guard in a position that he normally doesn't play. So that's also been my biggest issue because our only point guards that we have right now are Gillespie and Goodwin. We have no true point guard, and I was expressing that a few times last offseason in a few of our episodes. So
yeah, I'm cool with letting Colin run the point at this point. He's proved to me that he's a decent NBA player. Let the man run the point guard, and also one thing about the Suns that's interesting is they don't have any like prominent bench people. You know what I mean? Like the bench is not. You're terrified when you see like Isaiah Livers and guys like that playing meaningful minutes. Like, oh no, that means we're not a very good team, you know. So,
and one of my biggest things right now is with how much hype, and even I put some of it on Nigel Hayes-Davis coming over. He's only averaging 13 minutes and 3 points a game so far. So that's so far one of the biggest disappointments, at least in the first 5 games.
He's doing it to himself. I watched him play. Mad turnovers, playing very very fast. You know, very very like nervous playing.
Uncomfortable.
So, yeah, exactly. It's just like the NBA defense is a lot for him to deal with. So hopefully he can settle in and start playing better basketball.
We need somebody to step up because, I mean, at this point, and I mean, opportunistically, both Brooks and Green could potentially come back tomorrow against Utah. But until that happens, we can't, bank on that. We have to have somebody step up now and fill that void.
I'm okay with where we're at and what we're doing. If we get Brooks and Green back, and we have the same punch with Mark Williams, I think that
We'll start
it'll
winning.
it'll start being harder for teams to score on us with Brooks and Green back, and also we'll be able to have somebody that can really go off too, and Jalen Green, he can go off for 30 points a bunch of nights, 25, 20, 30, and give Book, someone to go back and forth with instead of always having to win every game. Like right now, we're back at a situation where Booker has to win the game, and that's never good. Especially when your third best scoring option is Grayson Allen, so you're just not gonna. It's not gonna make anything happen. But we knew that this was gonna happen after trading Kevin Durant. So
I mean,
no surprises here.
kind of not really. There's a bunch of question marks because we didn't know how this team was going to gel again when we have this new big three with Brooks and Green and Booker.
No,
But
but what I'm
so
saying is,
far
I knew we weren't gonna go straight into the playoffs right away. We knew that this year was gonna be kind of a down year.
I expected no more than like 8 seed, honestly, with the Suns.
I
So
expected this team to be a play-in team. That's kind of how I seen it. After we got everyone, we got all the rookies and stuff. It's just a bunch of young guys. One true superstar in Devin Booker, who some people argue he ain't even a true superstar, and so it's like, what do you? I can't expect them to compete with the other teams like that are loaded to the gills, like the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. Those teams, those rosters got like 7 people that could start.
yeah, I'm not confident going against those teams in the best of seven,
Yeah, that's what
honestly.
I'm saying. I mean, we won't even make it to a best of 7 with those teams, the way our team is right now, because you got to win enough games in the regular season to make the playoffs. And the teams in the West, like the OKC Thunder and everybody, it's just such a stacked conference. Everybody just so damn good.
Right.
So I think this team is one of those teams where it's like we're 2, 3 people away from what we want to be, and this year will just be a good year to get like defensive culture and the culture built with the new coach Jordan Ott.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're all good.
What do you think about Williams so far?
Yeah. So while it doesn't look good right now, I love the bones of what this team is becoming because they play hard as fuck, bro.
Well, and the
They,
biggest thing, the last couple games, I mean, after the first game, we saw them fall back to earth because, the next two games were just blowouts. But the last two games, they've fought back. They fought all the way through. You kind of see a little, them getting their, chemistry together. And we've only lost the last two games by a combined 5 points. So not having any main scoring option outside of Booker, that's progress in itself. And I know moral victories suck right now, but everybody knew, and I was going to mention this before I got lost in satellite all of a sudden, but the thing is, people knew going into this year what we were going to be, what this season was about. It was finding footing. Booker is all in on the rebuild. So we just have to be patient, wait on the pieces. It's just like it was, unfortunately, back in 2015. But I feel like that's going to be a little quick, up a start because the talent level is much better than it was back then already.
Patience. Maybe in another
yeah.
10, 11 years when
And I
Buck's
like the
about.
coach. I like the scheme. I like the fact that we play defense and that it doesn't seem like, I mean, we didn't play good defense at the end of the Grizzlies game yesterday though. That was John Morant had too many easy layups, and I think that this team needs to ironically take a book at page out of the team of last year's book and try to get more 2 pointers. I hated the amount of threes we were taking yesterday. It was obnoxious to watch them shoot all those threes. I know that's the new NBA, but like if we could shoot 5% less threes and maybe at the end of the game go for getting fouled like SGA does, just go for getting fouled, Devin Booker.
Right.
Just
And then, I
Oh,
mean,
Williams has been a
lob.
dog lately though.
What?
Williams has been a dog lately though.
Uh-oh. Your sound cut out.
Like, you hear me?
I do.
Can you
No,
hear
I'm
me,
trying to
Frankie?
say. No, I'm trying to say Williams is a dog.
Frankie.
Williams is a dog.
Frankie.
Yeah,
I was about to say, can you? I can hear you. You can hear me, but we can't hear Dylan, right?
I can hear Dylan.
Oh,
Can you, so you can't hear me,
I
Dane.
can't. Sorry, Dylan. Go ahead.
I'm trying to say Williams is a dog.
Oh.
Hold on. You guys do your fucking thing. Oh no.
But no. Oh man.
What do you say?
He's like he's do you guys do your freaking thing. I'll be right back. But no, Mark Williams the last two games especially, we've seen his potential. And I mentioned in previous episodes, he's gonna be a 25, you give him the time. He's gonna be a 25-10 guy all day
What to
long.
do?
And
Yes, for sure. I
welcome
love Mark
back,
Williams, man.
dipping
Definitely
back
the
in on
biggest pickup.
Williams. But the last two games, 25, like his 20 and 12 and then 25 and 11, just the last two games. It's absurd. You increase his minutes, his production going up, and 9 of 14 shooting. We haven't had a big man that can score in the paint in a while.
He might be the best player on the team. He might be the best player on the entire team. Like literally, I've
Ooh.
never been so impressed. Mark Williams. I've never been so
Oh, now
impressed
he
with a
hears me.
basketball
Cool.
player in my whole life. The man got
Ironically,
two. Listen, man, the man got two steals on John Morant dribbling in the paint. Clean, easy, yoinks, two blocks, lobs. He's fighting for rebounds. He's literally head topping, taking rebounds off the top of people's heads. Man looks like a monster, man. If he can stay healthy and we can re-sign him after this year, because he will be a free agent at the end of the year. But
100%.
if I'm Matt Ishbia, I'm not letting him even get to the end of this year without re-signing him. So
No.
I would
Dylan.
wait till like the trade deadline if he can stay healthy, for half the year. Give him a contract, brother. Make him stay in Phoenix with Book. Build around him and Devin. Get Laurie Markkinen from the Jazz. Whatever you have to do that, and then we have a team. I always keep saying get Laurie Markkinen, get Laurie Markkinen. The Utah Jazz are building something nice, so they might not want to get rid of him. But
Right.
if they're stupid enough to do it, I would love to have that team.
Yo. Dylan, don't.
yeah, that was low key the question I tried asking like 5 times when you couldn't hear me. I was like, "What do you think about Williams so far?" So,
Damn.
He might
but
be the
yeah,
best player on the gosh damn team.
arguably the best, but for sure the second best on the team.
Oh,
So
for sure.
he's low key like what Aiton should have been more consistently so
Exactly, bro.
far.
That's
So
exactly what I think. Like when I
yeah,
envision peak Aiton, it's like he does all the little things that Aiton doesn't do,
Well,
And
and the
yeah.
thing, we were just talking about Booker being, basically the only main scoring threat. So far, Mark Williams is the only threat we have in the post. After him in the rebound department, Royce O'Neal is our second best with 5.8 rebounds. We're not
the,
going to get
the,
it done. We're
we
not
got
going to
we
get it
got to
done in the
trade.
paint with Royce O'Neal.
We have to trade some of these big guys, like the Nick Richards and Oso Iguodaros of the world. We got to get them on out of here.
Richard's
Yeah.
been so garbage.
We need a quality backup for Mark.
Yeah, or just a big power forward that can play alongside of him.
Yeah.
Let's get two big guys. One maybe like a Najee Marshall type that is a big guy that can rebound, but also like can dribble and shoot too. I don't know. Jordan Knott knows what he's doing with the double big, so I'll let him handle that. But there's no reason we should have 4 or 5 centers on the same team. It's crazy work, especially when we need point guard. So
Yeah.
go ahead and
No,
trade Nick Richards and Royce O'Neal or something. Group them together and go get a real good point guard, someone that's like Dennis Schroeder or some shit, but better.
I mean campaign's sitting on the couch right now. 10-day contract with Nerd.
Right? Just try it out. See if he could mess with the current team.
Dude, he'd be down.
I mean, yeah, of course he'd be down. He's trying to get back on any team.
I mean, what at this point, what do we have to lose? Because we don't have a true point essentially.
The thing about Campaign is he's more of a scoring point guard. We already have that in like Colin Gillespie. Like
Yeah.
he is, like I think Colin Gillespie is starting to realize, oh yeah, my job is to get assists. I think the last couple games he's had 5 assists, 4 assists, 6 assists, stuff like that. And
Right.
before he was trying to get his shot off and shit. It's like, hey, no, bro, that's what we have Booker for. But we haven't seen Jalen Green once this year, so
No.
I feel like the team will dramatically change once Jalen Green comes. Like we'll probably lose a couple games right away when he comes, or maybe just start winning them right away when he comes. But it's going to take a while for the other people to adjust again to another person coming back too.
Right.
So I'm interested to see what the Suns really do look like when we have all of our players, because right now we're doing like we're doing with the Cardinals, and we're basing everything on an incomplete roster. And I hate when we have to do that, but we can't go off of anything but what we have to see. So
Right. It's going to be interesting to see if we, go to once, Green is healthy, if we go to a three guard base lineup, or, we try to stay taller and just do a 2 guard.
I I think we have to do one or the other because we don't have small forwards, right? Like
Yeah, we have
we
way
have
too
to
many
either
damn shooting guards.
we either have to
Essentially,
play
no,
a
yeah.
bunch of shooting guards or we could play a bunch of centers. Like that's all we got.
All we have is lanky shooting.
And centers. Lanky shooting guards that we're forcing to play point guard and centers. That's
Yeah.
good. That's how teams in the NBA are trying to be. They're all trying to be tall and shit. Like the Raptors do it perfectly. I think the Raptors are the one team that have like the tall squad that can all shoot and da 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 da. They got the like wingspan height guys.
Oh,
That's what all teams are trying to do now.
and what's nice is for the Suns, the next 2 games are at home. So you have Utah and San Antonio. So we'll definitely, I think, especially at home, we can get revenge against Utah. And especially, it's going to be interesting to see the availability of Green and Brooks tomorrow night. Honestly, if they're available, I think it's an easier win. And then, of course, San Antonio is going to be a tough test. That's really going to be a challenge. But
Yeah, I try to
Well,
tell people
Wemby's
that
been in
San
another
Antonio was
world.
good, and somebody called me crazy for saying that they were gonna beat uh the team they beat our opening night when Dylan said I was crazy, and said that Wemby. Oh yeah, the Mavericks. The Mavericks. It was that Cooper. We
man,
thought Cooper Flag
Yeah,
had something for Victor Wembanyama.
I only have 15-10 for Cooper Rush that night. He only had 10-10.
Cooper Rush. That's crazy. Cooper Flag.
Flag fucking A.
But no, Cooper Flag is Cooper trash. No, I'm just kidding.
he's Cooper average right now.
Yeah, Cooper Ave. Cooper Ave.
Cooper
He's in
Cup,
Colorado. No, he's in
fucking
Texas.
Cooper, fucking Amari Cooper, fucking tomato,
Amari
bro.
Cooper. That's who he is. Amari Cooper Flag.
But yeah, no, I can't. I mean, I can't believe like LA got Luka, because we saw what happened, unfortunately, to Anthony Davis last night, and then Luke. On top of that, Cooper Flag, like, he's been solid in most of the games, but he hasn't been the force. He hasn't been the hype that warranted him being the number 1 overall pick. Like everybody was just so enamored with.
Yeah, they thought that they had a championship team. I'm like, how? He's a
Well,
rookie. I've
now,
never seen him play it.
Anthony Davis already 5 games in, out for the season.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
you can't have an NBA season without street clothes and AD. So
Bro, all the hope that Nico Harrison had just went spiraling down the drain, and all the people are back on their fire Nico's
His
stuff.
game,
Kyrie's still out half the year. So really,
Bro,
it's just on Coop right now, bro. Flag, yeah. So
now it's his team. They got what they wanted.
yeah. I
And I
mean,
was gonna say, I know in my heart of hearts that Luka Doncic by himself is not good enough to elevate a team to a championship. We've seen it in Denver all those years. I don't believe in him like that. But if you put him with Austin Reeves and LeBron James, with the way Austin Reeves has been playing, and the way DeAndre Ayton has been playing too, they might win a chip. They might win a chip.
Reeves has been absolutely out of his
He's
mind.
changed the game. He's
You think
changed
that
the whole
momentum's going to
equation.
carry for Reeves like that, though? You think he's going to keep dropping 30-ish a night?
No, he can't. Luka Doncic doesn't allow anybody else to have good games when he plays with them. He literally says, hey, you can have a good game once every 15 games, but me, I'm going to score 40 every night.
Yeah, I was going to say, the minute Luka and LeBron get back, Reeves' numbers are going to, dip to at least, hover the 20.
Oh, yeah, because, LeBron's going to be like, hey, bro, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to get my 15, 20 a night regardless. I got records to uphold and break. You're going to get yours when you can get it, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves needs to be traded, man. But he's happy.
Into some money.
They gave him a lot of money, but he needs his own team because he's that good.
Dude, he's a superstar.
He's a stud.
I'm pretty sure I put this on X last night, but it's like, this man deserves his own team. He's the third man. He is like the third option behind.
If he's your third option, you're gonna do pretty good.
No kidding. I mean, it's absurd to have two top 3 picks on the same team from the same draft.
Two number ones with LeBron and Ayton.
And then you have Luka and.
You probably should have been number 1 in that draft.
Yeah, no, let's not open that can of worms. I don't even want to think.
He would have been if we had Igor. Right, we did have Igor, right? But Igor, nobody wanted to listen to him. He's like, draft Luka.
And we brought Igor in.
Yeah,
Went the complete opposite direction that would have made the reason to bring Igor in, and then he gets fired anyway, and then Ayton's not even with us anymore. So what the fuck's the point?
The most Phoenix Suns thing of all time, and we don't even have Kevin Durant anymore, too. And we traded away the Twins and the whole core that made us special.
And the Twins don't even play together anymore.
And Bradley Beal gave us any...
what?
And Bradley Beal gave us any impact. So
right, exactly.
All of it washed away.
We're paying him about $50 million to not be here, and he's averaging like 6 points a game in LA.
Yo, so like the last Clippers game, speaking of Bradley Beal, I didn't even see him on the floor. The last Clippers game, so I don't even know like if he's hurt already or not.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's hard to get rid of. Damn, that last
He's
long.
hurt. He's been playing, but he's hurt. He's been missing games due to injury and shit.
Already, bro.
Already.
The beam.
That one, LA, bro.
That's why people were scared of the Clippers. I'm like, bro, literally, it's more likely that most of them will be injured than play. Like Kawhi, Bradley Beal.
Okay, Kawhi is already lasting longer than expected. It's like any given.
Well, yeah, week. But for now, mid-season, he's gonna miss 20 games. Oh, my left knee.
Well, no, the thing is,
the doctor says I'm fine, but I just don't feel like it's right.
See, the thing is with that one, it's gonna depend on where the Clippers are in the standings about mid-season.
Right, exactly. If they're doing well, he'll be just fine and ready to go. But
the minute they fall out of the
race, aspiration.
That team is old too.
Do you think that some of him sitting out was the aspiration checks not clearing? Like, yo, the aspiration, my contract.
We did digging deep on that one. But yeah, no, they bounced those games too.
It won't switch. I'm trying to switch so I can charge my phone, but it just makes me go sideways.
Like, how do you have that much money already and then involve yourself with oh my gosh, another Clippers freaking...
Hey, that sounds Steve Ballmer, bro. Trying to pay him under the table.
Yeah, no, he's a bomber, all right.
That's so funny.
But it's like, it's back to where LA's the best team in LA. The Lakers are the best team in LA again.
Unfortunately, but still, fuck the Lakers.
Yeah, I think the Lakers are good, but I don't think that they're good enough.
They're not going to win the title.
Yeah, I don't think they're a title team. Maybe if everybody's healthy and LeBron's playing like LeBron, but if it's just Luka and Austin Reeves, I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't
just
know.
gonna say that dynamic can only last for so long.
I mean, just like Austin Reeves isn't going to be able to do half the work because Luka's not going to let him. if they find a system where they both can get the ball equally, or at least they can figure out how to maximize when Austin Reeves does have the ball, then maybe, man, maybe he's Austin Reeves. If he's really this good, and they'd be dumb to try to like go away from that.
Right. But I mean, we've seen it before. The Lakers are you know, they've sold their farm before and they've paid for it and watched other players lift championships. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Why are we talking about the Lakers?
There's
This
better,
is
more
a
miserable things to talk about.
I mean, hey, to be fair, Austin Reeves is a gunner, so
Yeah, no, I
but
like Austin Reeves, so I won't.
but
I can't. Nothing bad to say about Hillbilly Kobe.
he'll
That's his actual nickname, bro. That's been his nickname since he's been in the league, bro. Legitimately, if you look up his Wikipedia, like or anything about him, his nickname is literally Hillbilly Kobe. It's pretty funny.
Hillbilly Kobe.
Yes,
Well, I
sir.
mean, I would have called him the real white mamba, but
I think people call him White Mamba, but Hillbilly Kobe is like his real nickname.
that's actually pretty sweet though.
That is funny. He does have that thick country twang when he talks.
Oh, and by the way, guys, within the next 5 games, we play the Clippers twice again.
Good. We got to beat them, man. The way we lost to them was weird.
Dude, that was like, and then we should have Jalen Green and Brooks back for both of those games too.
Good.
Booker destroys the Clippers whenever he plays them, so I was surprised when we lost.
Well, I mean, it's not even the fact that we lost; it's just those games where we got just absolutely beat out of the
Smashed.
water.
Yeah, by that team. Well, they got embarrassed before by the Utah Jazz, so that's probably what happened.
Right, but yeah, no, I mean, we're averaging 116, but we're also giving up 126.
Yeah. We're hanging in every game. It's like the same situation with the Cardinals. It's like, oh, they're doing right at the last buzzer, and it's like, how did we just lose this game?
Well, and even in the games where things went sideways, it was just because like last year you got drug into a freaking terrible quarter, but at least this time the energy is not sluggish. You don't have guys pouting on the bench. They're still trying at least.
Yeah, I mean, for me it was the collapse losses. Like we had so many leads at halftime or so many leads
Yeah.
going into the third or fourth quarter, and then we just lose the game. That this team ain't gonna do that. So
No,
that's
because I
good
mean,
at least.
yeah, I mean, we've seen in the 5 games already, we've seen more heart in these 5 games than I think I've seen in the entire Kevin Durant experiment.
Probably, honestly. Probably.
But I mean, I think things like you know they're definitely trending in the right direction. Ott is definitely the guy to have going forward. He's always. I don't think I've ever heard that guy say anything negative or not be, clearly and very knowledgeably spoken at
You
any
know
time.
what I noticed during the games? They don't interview him. They interview Damari Carroll, and I think
Yeah.
it's because of his weird hairstyle. They just want to put him on camera with the fucking
Well,
tiki
shoot.
hair, his tiki hair.
I mean, it's not. It's not like
He's,
it's with Jalen
he's,
Brown where you touch the interviewer and your hair's gonna rub off.
bro, his hair is crazy. I'm like, God, the whole time he's talking, I'm just looking at his hair like, bro, you wake up and you intentionally do this every day. This is nutty. All right, bet. Hey, don't revoke my son's pass. Sons. Because I'm talking shit, but it's not. It's like it's all love. Like I think he's a great coach, assistant coach, and for me, I'm always looking at our coaching staff. Like when we were really good, we had Willie Green.
Right.
Being that bridge from player to coach, and I
Right.
think Damari Carroll plays a similar role for this squad. So big shout out to him and Jordan Ott as well. I see what you guys are building. Please continue building this way and don't pull a Jonathan Gannon.
Well, not only that, but just like you got Steve Nash back in the building, so at least having him in
That's
on
right.
full decisions.
He finally came back home.
Because he's like, got rid of all,
He was done. He's done being a Californian.
Yeah, we can take him back now because I guess
He always has a home here.
It's the freaking team of the team. It's the freaking year of Arizona legend comebacks. I guess you got freaking Calais, Pat P, freaking even Tyrann Mathieu appearing in video packages again.
Right, and it was even cooler to see Amari Stoudemire come and get some love. I feel like he's one of the most underrated people that was like huge here.
Did you guys see him Did you guys see that video of him taking those free throws opening night?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It was good to see him here.
You know, that dude don't even look retired.
Nah, right? He still looks young and healthy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He looks just like he did when he played for the Suns, just maybe a little bigger.
I mean, hey, if you got the right mentality, the right workout and health regimen, you can definitely make it possible. Because I'm in better shape than I was when I was an athlete, and I'm almost 36.
I'm in pretty fantastic shape myself, but yeah, it's all about getting out there and grinding, man. What are we talking about next, guys? The Suns are fun. If y'all want to continue talking about those Suns guys, we can. Well, actually, I want to say one thing. We do have to take with a grain of salt that we aren't really seeing much Rashard Flemings, Malawak, and Kobe Bryant. I haven't seen those guys at all, actually, now that I think about it.
Especially Kobe Bryant. I was
seen those
expecting
guys at all.
some
So we don't
minutes
even
out of
really
him.
know what we got.
Freaking. Well, not only that, but it's like right now you have Huntley and Bray on, I'm pretty sure, a G League assignment. So we're at least getting them their footing down at the, G League level, but kind of want to see what they can do up at the, the Suns level. But at the end of the day, yeah, I was going to say, but at the end of the day, it's all about, building culture. We are going about it the right way. We at least have the right guys with the right mentality in the building right now.
I'm scared for Oso Ighodaro.
But Oso is definitely a surprising regression.
Such bad regression, dude. It's like, what's going on with Oso Ighodaro?
I don't know. I was confused when we started him over Williams on tip-off night.
Well, he's been here. He's earned it. I think there's a degree of, hey,
trust.
You've been here. You've worked hard, and go show us why you start. And he didn't go show us, and that's why Williams was starting in the next game.
Right, and that's why you've seen the drastic change in the paint and then our numbers. Because you go from Oso, who I don't even think was double dipping, or even hitting double digits in points, to Mark Williams, who's hitting 25 and 10 plus.
I would have to believe that you gotta play Oso a little bit more, but if he doesn't do well, you freeze him out and trade him.
Right, while he still holds some value.
Exactly, why he's still valuable, and that way you can establish a pecking order. Okay, Mark Williams is the starting center, and he'll split time with Nick Richards and Malawak. Or maybe we put Malawak at the 4 and have him and Mark Williams play at the same time.
I look at it this way: at least this year, we're at least seeing some creativity and some usage with all of the guys on the roster, instead of just playing the same 2 or 3 guys. And mainly it was just 2 guys, and then everybody else was just there dressed out.
Right.
Man. So kudos. We're definitely moving in the right way. And once we get Green back, once we get Brooks, that defensive anchor, back, we're not going to blow everybody out of the water, but we're at least going to start hitting some wins, at least hovering around a 500, record, I believe, because I mean we still have that talent in here. I don't believe we're a team that's going to be one of those. Oh, they're only going to win 20 games all year. No, I think minimum this team can win 28 to 30 games.
Eek.
I was gonna
I
put.
already saw a couple comments already on Sun's page and our group, actually, both pages. Like, oh, this team's already tanking. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen the tanking post, and I'm like, come on, bro. I feel the
Yeah, I
same
mean,
way about the trade Devin Booker stuff. It's like we haven't even seen the full team.
and I mean it's like no disrespect to any of our fellow pods or
right?
fans,
Yeah,
but
what
I've
you
seen
said.
a lot of it. A lot of it I've seen. It's just like people that I know what we're doing, why things are being done the way. We know this is a rebuild. We are not like if Devin Booker we discussed this in the group chat earlier. If Devin Booker wanted out of Phoenix, if he did not want to be part of this rebuild, he would have been playing alongside Cade Cunningham by now.
Yeah, but the thing I kind of only thing I'll push back on is I kind of want to see Malawatch play a little bit because you see people like VJ Edgecombe and on another lottery pick, people like that start going off instantly and being like, we need to see if we have somebody like that. You know,
Right.
let the rookies play in a game or two, and if they really fucking ball, let them play.
Yeah, especially Bria, because I kept thinking that he could be our next Cam Johnson, and that'd be kind of huge if he is. So,
Yeah, it would be huge if one of those guys could be someone, like a rotation starter.
Well, if nothing else, like I've heard a lot of comparisons, and I mean, I've done this myself, but he's got the tools to be, mini Clay, but you got to see him play so we can see what he's got. We saw him in the preseason. He did solid in the preseason, but let's let him play against, top NBA level.
Yeah, he said that he modeled his game after Devin Booker, which is very funny.
we also got
Yeah,
to see if you also got to see if Malawak can semi piggyback off of Williams too, because that's a dangerous 1-2 punch at the center spot too.
I would
Yeah,
Especially if
love to
man.
see them
Malawak
in the same.
comes as advertised too, and he's not a bust. So because you saw in the summer league, like yeah, like first game didn't look the prettiest out of him, but you kind of saw progressions as the summer
Right.
Yeah, he
league
started
went
balling.
on. So like you can see he's a decent player, but we just haven't seen his full on potential ceiling yet. So we like Damien was saying, like we need to see what we got out of him because he's especially being a part of the Kevin Durant trade. It's like what did you get those three rookies for when you traded Kevin Durant? You know, like he's kind
Right.
of got him, gave him away for nothing pretty much if you're not going to use him.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So
And you don't have to let him play as a starter. Just let him get out there for like 15 minutes a game, see what he can do. And
Right.
yeah, you can still develop him. I'm sure they're just trying to go slow and develop him in house and blah blah blah. Let him play in the damn game.
and especially if Williams bounces after this year, and you don't play Milewalk a bunch, he's going into year two with not much experience. So
Right.
and he's only 19 years old, so he's going to be 20 this year or next year. So
Well, not only that, but it's just like if you mentioned, like, if they can play off one another and grow together, if Mark Williams leaves, which I don't think Ishba's going to pay him to stay in town. I think I'm going to make that clear right now. But, the potential of having at least Malawak play alongside him with the chance that he can, obviously that's very much there. But he's not. We need to get him more than 10 minutes a game. We need to get him for like give him a couple games 15, 20, especially in teams tomorrow like Utah.
Yeah, no doubt. I think if Isaiah Livers can play, then fucking come on, Malawatch can play too. No, and I keep on saying Isaiah Livers. Sorry, Isaiah Livers. You're a dope person and you're a good basketball player, but what are we doing here? Oh my god. Our bench is crazy.
We definitely have some stretch in that.
It's like, bro, let these rookies play. Let me see Rashard Fleming on the NBA court real quick. I
Yeah.
want to see how he defends.
I want to
because
see
that's
why we
what he's
traded up
supposed to
for him
do.
on the freaking second day of the
And
draft.
I'm excited. I read his draft profile. I'm like, yes, that was a good trade up. Oh, come on, Malawad, that was a good get.
Yep. Oh,
Amon,
Kobe
I mean,
Gray, this is a hit. And then
I
bang, bang.
know, I know we don't have all the time in the world today, so let's shift gears, guys,
Cards real quick.
and then pick'ems.
Yeah.
Will Kyler Murray continue his dominance, his undefeated streak in Dallas against Dak Prescott and the Micah Parsons Cowboys, who can't stop a nosebleed?
Hey, we are gonna. This is gonna be the 5-0 win streak combo right here.
So, our prayers have been answered from a couple weeks ago. Garrett Williams is officially back on defense. Well, I think so. He was
Woo!
practicing, so he's leaning on
Designated
coming
to
back, which
return.
is good because realistically, we've only relied on Will Johnson because nobody else besides Mary Max Melton has stepped
Right.
up. So, because who are we going against? We're going against CeeDee Lamb and
Yep,
George Pickens.
yep.
So they
They're
could
gonna
be
get
slinging the
destroyed.
ball all day, every day, and you can have Damien being two-faced, hoping that he gets the fantasy points from Dak Prescott. So
Well, and then another
I'm not
thing.
hoping. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sorry, Cardinals fans. When it comes to a competent passer like Dak Prescott and receivers like CeeDee Lamb, they will be getting lots of yards on us tomorrow. The Cardinals defense has not proven that they can defend. Um, they'll be good for 3 quarters. We know they will be good for 3 quarters, but let's see if we can booey in the fourth quarter, shut them boys down, and bring it home. I'm
Well,
scared. I'm afraid. Garrett Williams' first game back is the damn Cowboys. Kyler Murray's first game back is the damn Cowboys. We got a lot of people coming back from injury, and I hope that they're ready to actually play though.
well,
BJ
it's
Ojulari being one of them too, I
and
think.
my thing is like they're gonna be regardless if they're ready to play, they need to be ready to play the whole damn game. We can't just play 3 quarters and then nap in the fourth. And another under our defensive line and our linebackers need to account and be ready for Javonte Williams.
Yes,
He
Javonte
like
Williams. Yep.
if we are not ready, he is going to run wild, and it's going to be a long day for the defense.
This might be the week I vote against the Cardinals because their offensive coordinator is our O line coach from last year, Clayton Adams. So he's
Oh
been
man,
dialing he's been dialing it up. And this is what I hate about the Cardinals, man. Why couldn't we just hire this man to be our offensive coordinator? He's obviously good at it. He was obviously successful with our running game. When he was our O line coach, we had one of the top running games. I mean, our passing sucked, but we don't have good passing protection
right?
linemen anyways. Um, James Conner was able to work, you know, and so now it doesn't even seem like we can run the ball at all. So Clayton Adams, shout out to you, dog. Sorry that it had to go. I mean, I shouldn't be apologizing. You're probably making more money as an
No kidding.
OC in Dallas than you were as an O line coach. But yeah, Mike Bidwell knows how to screw things up.
He's the best. A Bidwell family tradition for over 5 decades.
Right. So yeah, I think that Kyler Murray he has to do magic in this game.
Well, and the thing is, one of the underrated stats is his receivers and offensive line also have to help him out too.
They've been. I'm not gonna keep harping on that. They've been good the last couple weeks. If they go back to shit because of Kyler Murray, then we have some problems.
Oh, we do have problems, especially from the media warriors that hate on Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
So
he knows he has to play
Dude,
well, and they
yeah,
know if so. This will prove if his teammates like him or not. Right? If they're out there dropping passes and looking lost, then we know they're trying to get him out of the building.
we also got to pay attention to the offensive play calling to Drew Petzing, especially coming out of bye.
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So feel like we gotta really kind of critique and pay close attention whether if he truly deserves the boot or not, and we gotta find another coach at OC.
It's going to be a really interesting situation because what's nice is You saw in the games where Jacoby Brissett started, you had those moments where you wish Kyler would have stood in the pocket a little more and waited for his guy. But then in reverse, you also have those plays that Jacoby wasn't able to escape pressure where you're just like, oh, hey, Kyler would have got out of that no problem.
Yeah,
So
I'm
if we can
interested
get
to
a
see.
good balance of both and Kyler can, look for his pass a little more instead of, either check down and then hopefully, his pass protection allows that, of course. As long as he doesn't throw a ridiculous ass interception, I think
I
we'll be
think
all
that
right.
what I think is that we need to call more play action for Kyler Murray. I know he's short and it makes it harder for him to see because the guys are in front of him and blah 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 blah.
Put him in the
Play
gun.
action roll out. I just don't. I don't think they're creative enough. But now I think they have a large enough sample size of what does work because our offense was very good and fluent under Jacoby. So I think that he has an idea of what does work, and don't go away from it. Call the same shit, just like it was Jacoby. And if Kyler can't do it, he can't do it. Maybe he's not the guy for the offense. Then you know what the problem is. Hey, Kyler doesn't fit this offense. Are we getting rid of Kyler? Or are we getting rid of the offense? Easy choices. You know, let's stop making this more complicated than it is.
And in that sense, like you've talked about it before, then you see, you market the quarterback needy teams who, even though, you know, might be limited on what they would give, like a New York Jets, like if he came available, they would take Kyler Murray and no, in a heartbeat.
Or if Kyler goes out there and sets the world on fire, and you like Jeff Driscoll
You
or
knew it's
whoever the guys
us.
we brought in, maybe somebody will give you something for Jacoby Brissett. Maybe you
You
get a
yeah,
fourth rounder or sixth rounder or whatever for Brissett.
but I mean, in typical Arizona fashion, we're gonna find out who we really are, and then when we get rid of somebody, they're usually gonna do well somewhere else.
Well, the thing about it is, statistically, I don't think Kyler Murray's done bad enough for Michael Bidwell to be forced to have to get rid of him, right?
No, and I feel like that's more a hand that's trying to be forced by, the fans slash media because they still have
Fans slash media for sure only.
the coaching staff still has 100% belief in him. And I'm sorry, as long as Gannon's in Arizona, I'm thinking Kyler Murray's going to be the same.
Well, I'll put it like this: when you're someone who's among the poorest of the rich, you don't have. Well, I'm just being honest. He doesn't have the money to get rid of someone he just paid. That he's paying the money he's got guaranteed to Kyler, and then to
Well,
go
no,
try to
because
pay
he's too
someone
much
else.
invested in those casitas.
Yeah, exactly. But to go pay someone else top quarterback money and to have to re-sign people, I don't think that it's in the projections to sign a new quarterback for a lot of money anytime soon.
No, because the thing is, a Michael Bidwell move would be, oh, we're moving on from Kyler Murray. For example, let's just sign Trevor Lawrence, who got released by the Jaguars.
That would be, I mean, that would be a W move if that sequence of events happened. Like, I wouldn't take Trevor over Kyler. But if we had to trade Kyler or get rid of him or something, and we could luck into Trevor Lawrence because he got released, which would never happen, then hey, that would be cool. But in
Right.
reality, I think it's more of a situation where it's like, hey, I'm a cheapskate. I'm gonna let this guy play out his contract, but there's only a couple more years left on it. And then if
I think
we
it's
really need to start over, we'll start over then. When
right.
it's cheap, when it's cheap for me to just draft a rookie. What we're
Right.
gonna draft? Are we gonna draft Arch Manning?
Well, I mean, and the thing is,
How
like,
much better would he be than Kyler? Probably not much.
I mean, shoot, I don't even want to get into that conversation. But the thing with Kyler is we know that with a solid team, he can get things done. He's not a
Right.
horrible quarterback. We just need, I don't even know what the fucking word
Look at
is.
his stats under Cliff Kingsbury. Even the years that we weren't that good, 300 game here, 400-yard game here, three touchdown game
We
here,
just
two
had shit
touchdown
defense.
game here. Every game above 250 yards passing. You know what I mean? Like it was he could do it, and so that's why I'm just so confused. It's like, yeah, he was in deep shotgun a bunch, and
It's coaching.
but he had receivers in formations like trips and bunches. We only have tight personnel, 12 personnel. They think that he can't do it, So it's just like the coaches are obviously signaling that they don't believe in the quarterback. So let's stop acting like you do and get rid of him or get rid of the coaching system because it's not fit for the player that we have and that we're going to keep.
Right.
It doesn't
But,
make sense.
as we've seen the last 3 games, it wasn't on the quarterback at all. Yeah, sure, there's some situations where, we could have scored, but when it came down to it, you're not, the defense fumbled away 3 games in the last couple minutes.
Dude, you could go to moments in all of those games that had nothing to do with Kyler that lost us the game, and like
Yeah, the Harrison drops, the freaking kick, the kick that their new fucking
let's
rule.
we got to get into pick'ems, bro, or we're gonna go
Yep.
way over an hour. We're already at 51 minutes.
Sick'em Pick'em's 51. You want the update real quick?
Yeah, let's get into
There's
the
a new
update.
leader this week.
There is new report. So in our pick'em record, as the last couple weeks, actually since we started, Dylan's been in the lead basically, but with a dominant week at 8-5. Damien is now overall leading 72, 47-1.
Let's
Not for
go.
long.
And then Dylan went 6-7 this past week to drop a game below at 71, 48-1. I went 7-6 this week, still over 500. And then I'm 67, 52-1. So I'm well behind in third place still.
How many games back are you?
Well, 5 from you, 4 from Dylan.
It's not impossible for you to make a comeback.
Oh no. We're gonna run this shit this week.
Yeah, you're still well within reach, brother.
Let's rock and roll.
What's the tail of the tape?
Tonight we got Miami and Baltimore going up against it. I believe that we're in Baltimore, right?
I think it's in Baltimore, yes.
Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't matter where it's at because I'm gonna go with Baltimore. Lamar's back. The Miami Dolphins, they've been doing well. I ain't gonna lie, like they've been trash lately. Tua's been showing back up after talking really bad about himself the last couple weeks. But yeah, what about you, Dylan?
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Even Lamar taking video games away, man, from the locker room. It's getting serious there. So Lamar coming back. Hopefully Henry can get the groove going. You got his QB1 back. So hopefully we get rolling. So
Oh yeah. But I mean, Lamar's back. We saw last week they didn't even need Lamar to get back on the board. And you add in Derrick Henry, I'm just going Ravens offense rolling all day.
That makes perfect sense, guys. I would agree with that. The next one is gonna be Sunday, and it's gonna be 49ers and Giants. Um, this one's gonna be in New York. I'm gonna go with the 49ers. They're getting more and more players back and stuff, and I just think that's the way to go. What about you, Frankie?
As much as I would love to take the Giants, we know this last week they lost the heart and soul Cam Scatabo for the rest of the season. So Jackson Dart's going to have to find a new partner in crime till this next offseason. So Giants are going down.
yeah. Well wishes to Scat. I feel like that was officially the kill shot to any chance of a wild card for the Giants this season. It's gonna be hard to roll the dice with him, especially on high plus money with Scat out. So yeah, I can't roll the Giants. Especially, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to roll them this season without Scatabo.
Yeah.
I can still roll with them a little bit though, because Tyrone Tracy Jr. is good. He's
Yeah,
good.
they're gonna have to show it to me first, though.
He was crazy last year. Um, Yeah, they're gonna have to show it though, because that Scat Jackson Dart connection was special. The
Oh,
next one is Titans, Titans, and Chargers. This one's gonna be in Tennessee. I'm gonna go hardball. You know me. What about you, Dylan?
I'm keeping a $1.50. We ass. Harbaugh. Yeah, I feel like Titans could go back to back number one picks because of the Jets win. So
hardball. We'll go on the sweep with the Chargers.
Noise. Now, the next game is in Detroit. It'll be the Detroit Lions versus the Vikings, in a clash that you would only see in the Coliseums. A lion versus Viking. Lions for me. What about you, Dylan?
Carson Wentz out for the season. I don't even know what's going on with JJ McCarthy. He's been But here's a little bold advice for the Vikings if they're looking for a quarterback. Kirk Cousins is looking for a new home. So
Sheesh. Did you see his
yeah,
last game? I
maybe.
don't think he's gonna find it.
And
Spread the
maybe, bro,
tires,
maybe,
baby.
maybe,
Let's
maybe, maybe.
go.
A bold
Captain
prediction, but
Kirk.
anyways, nonetheless, I'm gonna have to go Lions on this one. So
Oh no, I mean it doesn't matter. I don't even know who's going to be starting for the Vikings. I'm pretty sure it's McCarthy, but I'm pretty sure he's still hurt at the same time. But
Yeah, it's
they might
McCarthy.
need to carry whoever out in a body bag because Carson Wentz is already in the freaking morgue.
Sheesh.
They're just going Lions all day.
Let's go. This next one is at Foxborough, and Kirk Cousins, I believe, in the Falcons. Maybe Michael Penix Jr. I'm not sure who's starting, but either way, I'm not picking them, so it doesn't matter. I am picking the Patriots at home. Dylan.
I feel like this is a game where there's a slight trap where the Falcons could win, but because I'm no longer in first place, I'm not a gambling man this week. I must play it safe at all costs, taking Patriots at home with Drake May.
I mean, if Kirk Cousins wanted any shot of landing a home, he failed at proving that last week. He was ass. The Falcons all year have looked really solid. Then the next week they look good. So you can't read this team. And Drake May looks good going Patriots.
All
Nice
right.
Patriots. A lot of sweeps.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's getting to that point of the year where we know who's who and what's what. You know what I mean? So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna. At the beginning, we
USA.
could be adventurous because there was hope that people could be good or this or that. But yeah, now we know reality. So this next one is in Pittsburgh, and Daniel Jones and his little horsey buddies are horsing their way around Steelers Stadium. I think that I'm gonna go with Jonathan Taylor to can continue to be dominant. The Steelers defense ain't looking like the Steelers defense. Let's be real. And I think that the Colts can exploit that. I don't think that Daniel Jones is a myth. I think that he's really actually a good quarterback, and yeah, he's having his season. So, what do you think, Frankie?
Man, as much as I still want to ride the Colts hype train, for some reason, I don't think the Steelers get embarrassed 2 weeks in a row. Aaron Rodgers and the offense have looked solid. I'm gonna take the Steelers with this one. Let's make it interesting.
I can't go with the Steelers in this one. They gave me -8 points in fantasy last week. And honestly, a lot of people hyped up the Steelers defense to be one of the best in the league this year, and really they look garbage, especially Jalen Ramsey. Jalen
So
Ramsey
bad.
has their cooked. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Indy on this one.
They're like the Ravens this year. It's crazy. They have a feared defense, but the defense is very trash. All
Yeah, exactly.
right, we had the Texans and Broncos. I don't know who's more cowboy here. Um, the Texans, man, and the Broncos have both been looking very good. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go with C.J. Stroud at home. Bo Nix has been playing fabulous. So this is just a coin flip. What about you, Dylan?
I'm glad you didn't say let's ride with Denver. I mean, I feel better if they're playing at home, but they've had a couple ugly wins and a couple dominant wins. But nonetheless, I feel confident Denver wins by 5 points.
Going Knicks country.
Go Knicks country. Let's ride. Okay. So I'm the only one that's got the Texans. That's how I stay in first place. No, I'm just kidding. We got the Bears going to the Bengals. Um, I believe it's Joe Flacco again. This is tough. I've picked the Bengals every week since they've had Joe Flacco, and I don't know if I can do it this week. But since they're at home, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Cool Joe. I'm gonna keep riding with the hot hand, the Iceman, Joe Flacco. All right, Dylan. What about you?
And this is the game I get first place because I have zero, and I mean zero trust in that Bengals defense after what I saw on Red Zone against the New York Jets. Zero trust. And on top of it, it's not guaranteed for Joe Flacco to ball out every week. So give me the Bears. This is the game I get first place.
It is guaranteed that he balls out every week, bro.
Man,
I don't know.
I can't, like, this game sucks because both teams burned me last week. Offensively, honestly, both teams are stacked at receiver. It's going to come down to who makes the defensive play, and honestly, at the end of the day, I think it's the Bears.
You guys are so awesome. You guys are keeping me in first place by myself. Who can guard Jamar Chase on that defense, brother? Nobody. All right. Next one is going to be in Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra, the Panthers versus the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers. Easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. What about you, Frankie?
Whoever is starting at quarterback for the Panthers is going to be destroyed by Micah Parsons. So,
what do you mean, whoever?
I'm just saying, anybody they put back there is going to be destroyed by Micah Parsons. Go Pack.
Why wouldn't it be Bryce Young?
Thought he was dealing with a nagging injury.
Oh, he's hurt.
Potentially. But either way, Pack.
Same Packers.
All right. The next one is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. And it's going to be the boring, everyone's All-American, as first thing first calls him, Matthew Stafford versus the Saints. And Tyler Show and Spencer Rattler and alternating appearances during the middle of the game. Give me the Rams. No brainer. Dylan?
I'm going to go with the Rams. Fun fact, the spread is plus 14.5. And every time the Saints got a big double-digit spread, I feel like that comes gravy. So it's something to consider.
Man. Just to put this game into perspective about how bad it's going to be, or it should be, this is like Alabama scheduling an FCS school.
I'm dead. Dude,
so,
does Dylan sound like he's in Cybertron to you?
So do you sometimes.
Really? What the hell? What the fuck? Maybe it's just a connection. Hopefully it doesn't sound like that in the recording.
Having Robot Wars.
Optimus Prime. All right. The next game is in Vegas. Geno Smith. I mean, I don't know if it's Geno Smith. I hope they figure something out. And they're going against Trevor Lawrence in the Jags. I'm going to pick the Jaguars. I like the Jags this year. I know they're not as good as I maybe think they are, but this is a spot where I can confidently pick them against a sucky team. So that's what I'm going to do. Dylan, what about you?
I don't regularly like the Jags, but it's the Raiders. They benched Geno Smith finally last week. It's getting so bad. Yeah, give me the Jags on this one.
I'm going with future Arizona Cardinal Trevor Lawrence.
That's great. If you're watching this show earlier, you get that joke. That's hilarious. This next one is going to be a great, great, great rivalry game that we've been treated to the last couple years, or maybe even longer, with Patrick Mahomes taking on Josh Allen and the Bills at
Ooh,
home. So we got the Chiefs clashing with the
she
Bills in New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. So um I've been riding with Patrick Mahomes like I'm Chris Collinsworth all
Oh,
year.
here's a guy.
So I think I'm just gonna continue riding with Mahomes. Fuck it. Like they're the Chiefs. The Bills ain't been billing this year. Let's be honest, they look kind of shaky as hell. So I'm gonna go with the guys I trust, Patrick Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes. What about you, Frankie?
Well, here's a guy who's going to lose. Going to go with Josh Allen. Cook is going to have a field day. I'm sorry. Cook is going to run all over Kansas City defense. Give me the Bills Mafia.
I'm gonna roll the Bills on this one.
Yo, what the fuck?
Repetitively, the Bills and Chiefs matches in the playoffs. That's when Mahomes gets to go.
So I assume you say he's gonna roll with the Bills.
I know. They go troll.
Yeah, for sure, dog. You're on the next level of Cybertron, bro. You're writing the code right now. You back?
Oh.
You back? Okay. All right.
Doom,
So we
what's
got
up?
the last two picks. I'm starting to feel like if I lose, I'm losing hard. But if I win, then I'm gonna be in first place heavy. You know what I mean? Because you guys have been siding against me on the last couple picks.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can.
I can't hear you.
Bruh.
That's so funny.
Hold on. Gonna reappear.
It's just me, guys. I hope that you love my beautiful face. Boom. You good? Oh, I can't hear you. What the fuck? Let me stay. I'll leave.
Hey.
I can hear Frankie. Can you hear me, Frankie?
Yes, sir.
Dylan, leave and come back one more time, bro.
Dude, we got two more freaking picks. What the? We are this dedicated, our fans. Roll
We
with,
are. We are just dedicated.
roll with us. We give away free shit.
We're trying. We are trying to give away free shit for sure. Y'all gotta do y'all part. Yo,
What's
Yo,
good?
Cardinals.
Yeah.
yes, I can hear him. Thank God. Okay, now Sunday night football. Waiting all day for a Sunday night. It's, it's gonna be the Seahawks and the Commanders. Man, the Commanders are having a rough go this year. They'll be at home this time, taking on the Road Warrior Seahawks. Man, if I lose this week, I'm losing hard, man. And if I win this week, God bless me. Um, if it's Mariota, I'm definitely picking the Seahawks, bro. If it's
I think it is.
Mariota, give me the Hawks, bro. Because yeah, I don't trust that guy. Um, but if it's not, then I would choose them. But I know that's not how we do things, so I just have to go with the Seahawks. What about you, Frankie?
I mean, you have the potential with the quarterback, and then of course, Scary Terry's already out, so you take him out of the equation. The Commanders are just not having the best start. Yeah, no, Washington loses.
Okay, my feet still sound the same, but I'm gonna choose Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Seahawks it up. That's disgusting that we had a Seahawks sweep on this podcast. I'm ashamed.
That is
The
great.
next one is Kyler Murray. God dang Kyler Murray. The most controversial quarterback in the NFL, man. And going against Dak Prescott, Jared Jones, and the Cowboys. I'm going to roll for the final week. I'm going to do this. If these motherfuckers don't win, I'm going to be so pissed off. I'm going to go with the Cardinals, man. I'm going to do it. I originally intended to go with the Cowboys. I really did. But I just got at the end of the day, we can beat them. We can beat them.
100%.
Dylan, what about you? I see you shaking your head.
I don't know if I'm saying or not, but
Yeah, you're understandable. I don't know what happened, bro.
Oh, I guess we're going Cardinals sweep. Let's go.
Damn.
He
I can't
came
believe we did
through.
it.
Is that what that was?
Bro.
Cardinals sweep?
Hey, listen, we're in shambles.
Yeah,
The Cardinals
Cardinals
fan
sweep.
base is hanging on by a thread.
Murray.
We're hanging on by a thread, bro. Look at us. We look like we're picking them, but we all look sad inside. It's like, damn, I hope these motherfuckers can pull it off, man, because I'm at the end of my rope with these dudes.
Oh, man. But, hey, I mean, I think as long as we don't collapse and Kyler Murray doesn't make any horrid throws, we can win this game. He's 9-0 in AT&T Stadium, and I think he goes 10.
I think the key to it is if we can stop Javonte Williams, and if we can stop one or the two guys, CeeDee Lamb and Pickens.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to stop both.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
That's
And the
all.
Cowboys ain't that good. They're not that scary. Dak played like hot dookie last time he played. So I know he'll be trying to get it back, but the Cardinals, our whole season is on the line.
100%.
Every time we play now, our season is on the line. It's crazy. It's too early in the season to be fighting for your life already.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. No bueno.
No bueno.
But hey, the podcast isn't fighting for its life. So if you like what you see here, please
We're not dookie.
subscribe, like, share, and go into the description. There's a group you can join with a lot of like-minded other people that talk about the sports and stuff all the time. So if you want the news update on your favorite players and stuff like that, come rock with us in the group.
And we have some fun giveaways. 100 subscribers gives us a D-Hop jersey, so get in on it. Support us. Keep riding the train. Keep giving us suggestions. And might start inviting a couple guests in the future.
Let's go.
Let's go.